Do not say, "I'll pay you back for this wrong." Wait for the Lord, and he will avenge you. The Lord has your back, guys.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. I hope y'all been doing good, because I've been doing alright, me personally. Today, we're going to be ranking cars. Well, I'm going to be ranking cars based on how good they are to cruise around the map. Because I cannot be the only one who likes to get on this game, turn on the Spotify, and just drive around like I'm doing right now. But before we get into the video, I just want to say that these rankings are based off of my opinions. They're not based off, like, realistically speaking or theoretically or none of that. It's just my opinion. Anyways, let's just get into the video. Alright guys, here's how this is gonna work. So I'm gonna rate these cars on 4 different rankings. They're gonna be alright, pretty good, really good, and goated. Now that I look at it, I should have just done tier list or something like B tier, C tier, A tier, and S tier. But it's too late for all that, and I don't really care anyway. So without further ado, let's just get into the first car. Alright, so up first, we have my personal favorite car to drive in this game, the Mazda Furai. Now, I'm pretty sure you cannot get this car anymore because it was a part of a festival playlist that was, I think, 2 months ago by now. I don't actually remember the exact amount of time, but that does not matter because I consider this car to be goated, literally. The handling is insane. It sounds amazing. It looks amazing. Like, look, that's just a work of art right there. This deserves to be in a museum. And it also accelerates pretty good as well. And it has good braking. I'm just gonna be quiet so you can listen to this part further. Yes, I know I cannot drive for sure. Okay, with all that said, let's just move on to the next car. Okay, so up next, we have the Mazda 787B. Now look, if you are somebody who, for whatever reason, you skip the barn finds, do not skip the barn finds game. Because the barn finds is how you unlock this car I'm driving, and this car is insanely goated. Look, it handles like a dream. Okay, I just cannot drive, that's why I crashed right there. But it handles like a dream. It sounds good. It looks pretty good in my opinion, especially for a car that was built in the 19 whatever. And it has pretty good braking as well. This car, as a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure it's the main car everybody uses for speed zone, world records, and stuff like that. Because it's just that good. Now, if we're comparing this car to the Mazda Furai, they're honestly the same thing. But the reason I like the Mazda Furai better is because I feel like this car is slightly harder, not slightly, a little harder to control, to drive. That's why I feel smoother driving the Furai, because the Furai is easier, way easier to handle than this car. I'm not saying it's hard to drive this car, but I'm just saying it's easier to drive the Furai, which is why I like it better. Well, that's really the deciding factor, for me at least. Well, let's just move on to the next car. Alright, so the next car for this video is going to be the Ferrari F40 Competition. Wait, let me check. Competition, yeah, that's what you're saying, Competition. Now, this car, I think it's goated because it sounds good, it looks good, and it handles pretty good. We're about to see right now. Yeah, you see, like, look how easily I just cleared that turn. And this other one, right? Watch. I'm not even going to take my foot off the gas. Well, obviously, you know what I mean. See? And it brakes pretty good as well. Just watch. Watch when I get to this turn up here. Alright, no, I just braked a little bit too late.
This nigga is trash!
Alright. See, I told you the braking is good, I just cannot drive. But yeah, overall, this car is just goated. Like, who wouldn't want to drive this car? Yeah, I just cannot drive right now, guys. Well, I cannot drive in general. But let's move on to the next car, because I don't really have much else to say for this car. It's just goated. Okay, so the next car for this video is another Ferrari, but this time it's the Ferrari F50 GT. Now this car, I like it better than the F40 me personally, because it looks better, it sounds better, and it handles just as good as well. Like this. Oh, and it goes faster as well. The braking is pretty similar as well, but since this car is faster though, I do have to use the brakes on these turns because of how fast I'm going. But yeah, I'm gonna just be quiet for a little bit so you can enjoy the sound of this car. I'm pretty sure I have straight cut ears. Yep, just listen to that beautiful sound. But yeah, overall, I consider this car to be goated. Now let's move on to the next car. Up next, we have the Valkyrie AMR Pro 2022 model, not the regular Valkyrie from 2023. Anyways, this car, I'd say it's honestly just as good as the Mazda 787B. I mean, look at this handle, bro. Yep. And it sounds pretty good as well. And you cannot tell me this car doesn't look good. Like, this thing looks like a freaking jet or something. Fighter jet. Oh my god.
Where are you going?
I don't know. Yeah, let's just forget about that right quick. But anyways, I consider this car to be goated because it handles pretty well. It bridged pretty well as well, as you saw. It looks really good. It looks like a spaceship. Not a spaceship, a fighter jet. And it sounds really good as well. Let's listen to the straight cut gears. Overall, though, this car is straight up goated. Now let's move on to the next one. I cannot see the knots for shit now. Holy. The next car for the video is the car that I mentioned in the last clip, the Aston Martin Valkyrie, but the 2023 one, not the 2022 AMR Pro. Now this car, at first I considered it to be really good instead of goated, but after driving it, after using it a little bit more, I consider it to be goated because the handling is good. I wouldn't say it's insanely good, but the handling is good. Braking is good. It sounds good, I guess. Yeah, I'm just leaving through these cars right now, as you can see. Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like it's just not really as fun to drive. Like, I know that's gonna sound weird to probably all of you, but it's like when I was driving the F50 GT earlier, let's say, I was admiring it way more. But this car, it's like, I don't know, I can't really explain it. So for those feelings, I'm gonna just put it in the really good section and not the goated section. Anyways, let's just move on to the next car. Up next, we have the Koenigsegg CC GT. This car is pretty underrated in my opinion for how good it is. And honestly, I see no reason to not put it in goated. It looks good, it sounds good, and it handles good as well. Just watch. Let's just clear this turn right quick. Yeah, I'm not even taking my foot off the gas. Yeah, it's loading, literally. It brakes pretty good as well. Let's just get to that part where I usually have to brake, which is range. Yeah, man. I'd say this car is pretty good for me. Yeah, see, compared to the Aston Martin Valkyrie I was talking about in the last clip, like, I actually enjoy driving this car. Like, I'm having fun driving it. I don't know, it's like a weird feeling I cannot explain. But yeah, this car is loaded, so let's move on to the next car. Alright guys, up next we have the Zenova TS-RS. Now to me, this is just one of those cars that you've seen it a lot and you just don't know what it's called. Like, the only thing I knew about this car related to its name is that it was made by the company called Zenova. But anyways, I'd say it's a pretty good car. It handles good. It handles pretty well. As you can see, I just went off roading because I thought I was still whatever car I was in last. But yeah, it handles pretty good. The braking is alright. And yeah, it sounds pretty good as well. It looks
Where are you
good.
going?
I don't know. Yeah, yo, I cannot drive. I'm too used to the other car right now. What was the car? Oh yeah, it was the CCGT. That's the car I drove by. Yeah, as you can see, the handling is not as great as the cars in the loaded section. neither is the braking, but the looks, it definitely looks really good in my opinion. And I also like how the wing is, I don't know what type of wing you call that, but I like how it moves around when you drive. And just look at that. I'm pretty sure there's no other car that has a wing like this. Yeah, I also, this car actually looks really good. It looks aggressive from the front, the back, and even the side. Just look at it. I could sit and admire this car in real life all day. But yeah, with that being said, let's just move on to the next car. Okay, so the next car is gonna be the Aston Martin Volta. Now this car, I'd say it's pretty good because the handling is not as great. It's alright. It looks good though. The design is different. It's definitely different from the average car. And it sounds pretty good as well. But like, yeah, when it comes to the driving itself, it's not as good compared to the other cars you tried. Or the golden section. Really good section. Yeah, as you can see, I'm so off-roading right there because I cannot drive. But still, I consider this car to be pretty good because the handling is not as great. The braking is alright. I don't really got much else to say for this car if I'm being real, so let's just move on to the next car. Alright y'all, I just wanted to pause the video right here to say that yes, I know I need a new mic. Now the reason I don't have a new mic right now is because it's not that I don't have the money to get one, it's that there's a current situation right now that's preventing me from getting the one that I want. And I could explain it, but I'm not going to because that's just going to waste y'all's time. And another thing I wanted to say is I don't know why while I'm recording videos I keep forgetting to say words or not pronouncing words correctly. Because I don't even get nervous while I'm recording. Like I'm not nervous right now recording this. And I'm not nervous while I'm recording those videos. Like I don't know if it's because I'm focusing more on the video instead of my speech. I don't even know anymore. By the way, I'm Dominican, so if my accent is kind of weird, maybe that's why. Like, maybe it's my accent, if I even have one. Me personally, I think I speak English pretty normally. But let's just get back to the video. Enough yapping. Up next, we have the legendary Porsche 918 Spider. Now, this car, in Forza 5, I would have told you to go there. But in this game, I think it's pretty good. Because the handling isn't as great. Actually, no, really good, really good. I'd say it's really good, but I wouldn't really say it's goated. I mean, it sounds really good. It sounds goated as well. Okay, that doesn't even make sense. It sounds really good, it looks pretty good, and it handles really well as good. Oh my god, yo, yeah, excuse me not being able to talk today, but overall, I'd just say this car is really good. But as I'm driving that right now, I'm driving it right now, I'm starting to consider that though. This car might be in the goated section. Yeah, never mind, it's in the really good section. I don't know, man, I just feel like compared to the cars in the goated section, this car is not quite there. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure if you guys have this car, some of you might disagree that it's just goated, like that it's not in the really good section, and that it should be in the goated section. But remember, this is just my opinion. Yeah, let's just move on to the next car. I'm not sure what reason. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Ferrari FXX Evo. I think that's how you say it. And I can tell you right now, this car is absolutely golden. I mean, it's literally one of the best cars in handling in this game. Well, one of the best cars in this game, I should say. That's why it's pretty popular, just like the Mazda 787B and the Mazda Hurai. Yeah, look, it handles like a dream. It sounds good. It looks really good. But look, that's a piece of art right there. And it brakes pretty good as well. Just watch. See, like I probably could have lit it a little bit more. Great. Yeah, overall, this car is definitely good. Yeah. Anyways, let's move on to the last and final. Last and final, the same thing. I don't know what I'm talking about here. The final part for the video. Alright, y'all. The final part for this video is the Lexus LFA. This one is the Forza edition, but this car is loaded, bro. It sounds really good. Like, if you were to tell me this is the best sounding car in the game, I wouldn't even argue against that. Just listen to this shit. Yeah, but anyways, it looks pretty good. It sounds really good, obviously. It handles like a dream, as you can see right now. And the braking is pretty good as well. Just wait till we get to that part. Yeah, but honestly, this is my second favorite car to drive in this game, right behind the Forza, because of how amazing it sounds. Like, oh my god, yo. This has to be the best sounding V10. I cannot think of another V10 that sounds as good as the Lexus. Yeah, I mean, some people might say the E60 M5, but nah, I think this car sounds way better. And even if that M5 does sound better, this car is way better. Well, that's gonna be it for today's video. Before I end this video though, I just want to make two things clear. Number one, there are way more cars in this game that are good for cruising, such as the one I'm driving right now. But I think the amount of cars I rated today was a good enough amount, just for a video. Number two, realistically speaking, you can cruise in any car in this game. It's just that cars with better handling, like, I don't know, the Mazda Furai, just make it easier and more enjoyable to cruise in the game. Because, say I was just cruising this, wait, where is it? Alright, let me just find a car real quick. This yacht right here. Say I were to cruise in this, I would still be able to cruise in it, obviously, but the handling is 6.7, so I would be slipping and sliding here and there. Now I'd have to drive a little bit differently to avoid slipping as much, because honestly, I find that a little annoying. But yeah, I just wanted to make those two things clear. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please consider commenting, liking, subscribing, so you can help the channel. Remember that Jesus loves you guys, and yeah, peace out.